If your life was to end right now at this very moment, would your life have been a complete and total success? If the answer to that question was not an absolute yes, pay attention to the rest of this video, because I'm going to be sharing some of the biggest insights, breakthroughs, and transformations that I've made on my personal journey that have made the biggest difference in my confidence, in my ability to give up the need for living my life based on other people's approval, on gaining the ability to speak my voice, share my message, claim my power, dance my dance, sing my song, be my full, greatest, authentic expression in the world beyond what anyone thinks of me. These are the things that allowed me to, and the things that I'm going to be sharing with you are going to allow you to be able to step into those places of knowing your true self, expressing your authentic expression in the world, and claiming your full power. This is a message that is very dear to my heart. It's something that I have not shared with the world yet, and it's something I'm very passionate about that will bless many lives. As a result of the breakthroughs available and the transformations and key insights and paradigm shifts available that I'll be sharing, many of you will gain the ability to claim your full, true freedom, to be liberated from the conditioning of society, to be free from the constraints of your childhood conditioned patterns, from your limiting stories and beliefs, from the patterns that have been repeating over and over in your life that have kept you from experiencing what you want in life, that have sabotaged your success over and over again in your relationships. I'm talking freedom from struggle in your finances, in your sense of purpose. I'm talking about gaining a sense of deep satisfaction and fulfillment and alignment with your true passion and purpose and mission on the planet. I'm talking about stripping away all the bullshit personas and layers of survival mechanisms and masks and things that are not even you. The things I'm talking about, many people won't even understand, let alone have the balls to face. So I want you to picture for a moment me 15 years ago, feeling like I didn't need any help, like I was just fine, that I was fully capable, not really open to feedback or any suggestions or guidance from anybody. Very strong-willed and determined and stubborn, and many aspects of my life not working. And so I go through a separation with my wife at the time, and I go through a very, very difficult time and struggle where it's the darkest period of my life. And I dabble in some coaching and some personal transformation work to get my head on straight. Later to get back with my wife, and then later, a few years later, only to end up divorced and heartbroken and in the pits of despair all over again. And this time around, I was like, you know what? The dabbling stops here. I'm so done with the pain. I'm completely done with all of the women that I've been in relationship with, abandoning, betraying, cheating, leaving, all of these things. I'm done. I'm so sick and tired of the pain of struggling in my life, in every aspect of my life. I am done. And I was looking to God and saying, why me? What the fuck? And I was questioning everything about life, about God, about myself, about friendship, about marriage, about everything. These were the darkest, most scary, most miserable, most confused. There were times I felt as though I was floating in space with no cord, no gravity, no ropes, no nothing to hold on to, that I was literally just floating in space eternally with nothing to grasp onto. Absolute overwhelming feeling. And so as I go through my, basically second divorce to the same woman, and I'm in the pits of despair again, all over again, I'm asking God, why? What the hell? Just seeking with all my might for answers. And ultimately, after some deep, deep searching, I make a vow and a commitment right there, then and there, to God, written on paper, to dedicate my life to learning and growing and expanding into the greatest version of myself, and to letting go of anything and everything that no longer served me, and to becoming the greatest possible tool that I could for my Creator, and to basically turn over my life to God to be of service to whatever He might have for me. Now, this was the beginning of a very intense and deep journey for me. This was a journey of spending time, a lot of time, with indigenous tribes. This was a journey of doing vision questing with natives, where I would be on the mountain with no food or water for 3-4 days at a time. When I got bit by a brown recluse right here and nearly died out on the mountain. And this is a time where I went to indigenous tribes and other cultures and countries, and a time when I went 65 days without eating one bite of food, only consuming fresh, squeezed vegetable juice. 65 days. This is a time when I did multiple 10-day silent meditation retreats, where I took a vow of silence and meditated all day, every day, for 10 days straight. This is a time when I questioned everything. I dug deep into experiential transformation, psychology, breakthrough work. This is when I learned the healing arts. This is when I discovered the deepest, darkest, scariest parts of me. This is the time when I looked in the mirror truly, not just the cliche look in the mirror, but like every aspect of myself, inside and out, upside down, truly facing all the darkest, ugliest things within me, facing everything that I hated about everyone else, everything that I judged about anything outside of me, turning those others, one finger out, 3 fingers in, and looking to the depths of my soul for the deepest, most powerful truths within me, to clear out the ugliest things that no longer serve me, to embrace the things that would most serve me. Now, as a result of that, after many layers and much high price, dedication, hard work, pain, resistance, struggle, suffering. I did the work. I went to a deeper place. I purged what was within me that no longer served me. As a result of that, I've been enjoying, and I've started an ascension journey of climbing up and out, continually raising my capacity to give and receive love and positive energy, and to continually improve my sense of fulfillment and joy and purpose and prosperity and connection and alignment. If you feel at all like you've been wandering, if you feel at all like you've been on a roller coaster that's up and down and up and down, if you feel at all like you keep repeating patterns and you can't seem to get past those patterns, if you tend to sabotage and destroy any progress that you make, if every time you start to begin to be successful and get on top of things, shit falls back down again. If you, in the back of your mind, think there's no use trying to be successful, life's just going to smack me upside the head again the second that I do. You know, if you have thoughts like, oh no, shit's going good, pretty soon bad shit's going to happen. These are all thoughts I used to have. And there's an opportunity to clear those things out, those limiting patterns and stories and beliefs that have been playing in the background that have kept you from having the life that you love and the life that you deserve and the life that you want. And the truth is, the life that God wants for you. So if you're ready to have the purge, if you're ready to purge anything and everything that no longer serves you, if you're ready to let it all go, if you're willing to dive to the deepest, darkest, scariest places and do work that 95% of people are not willing to do. This isn't a work that's for the faint of heart. This isn't a work for the people with weak stomachs. This isn't even a work for the so-called self-proclaimed warriors who act like badasses but avoid facing themselves in those deepest places. This is a work that has not been touched or done or attempted anywhere else. This is a work that is unparalleled in the importance and in the power and in the results that it creates in your life. For me, it's resulted, as I've cleared those things out. I came from a very challenged childhood, a very extremely dysfunctional family. It was a mess. The ranks that I've climbed and the amount of break where I came into the planet to where I am today, enjoying amazing relationships and a deep sense of fulfillment and joy and all the amazing things I've created in my life, doing what I love and thriving in all key aspects of life, has come as a result of the work I've done in these deep places. So there's a lot of people out there who act like they're cool, act like they're smart, act like they're strong, and who utilize willpower to push through in an attempt to create what they want in their lives. This experience that I'm describing, fully committed. It's going to be plus or minus 5 days. We're going to go to a secluded location in a very beautiful, serene location in California. It's on private property. It's a very beautiful retreat. And we are going to create an absolute safe container for a group of people, smaller group, to dive into the depths of their being to discover the truth about who they really are, to clear out all of the shit that has been holding you back, to truly purge all that no longer serves you, and to empower you to create the life that you truly want. Now here's the deal. This event is so fucking intense that I expect people to leave within the first day or two. I don't want anyone to leave. So what that means is I'm going to be incredibly picky about who I allow to attend this event. You're ready to let it go. You're ready to into your true awesomeness, your true essence, the true nature of who you really are, and live your life for you, not for the Joneses, not for your parents, not for your church, not for society, not for others, not based on other people's opinions, not based on how you look, but a life that you will be truly proud of on your deathbed. That in 50 years from now or 75 years from now, if I asked you, has your life been a complete and total success, that you would look me straight in the eyes and say, absolutely. That process begins here. It begins with the purge. And then you can begin building your truly authentic, empowered, creative life of choice, where you are liberated from the chains that have bound you. If you are 100% committed to doing whatever it takes to purge the shit that no longer serves you, you're not a person who's going to make excuses. You are a person who's absolutely open and coachable and humble and open to feedback and learning from everything that happens. If you're a person who's willing to question everything you ever thought you knew about everything and face into the deepest, darkest, ugliest places within you, chances are this event's for you. If that's you, there's going to be a button on the screen somewhere. I want you to click that button. I want you to fill out that application. I'm going to review that application. Me or my team will contact you, and we will discover a way. We're going to discover a way to serve you. And if we discover that you are a proper fit for this event, we're going to reach out and work that out with you. And if we discover that you're not, we're going to point you in the best direction that we're aware of, that will best assist you in getting where you want to be. Thanks for listening. I look forward to seeing you and connecting with you in a very powerful and meaningful way soon. Thank you. Yeah.